Hey guys, this is Alien BBQ, and today we're looking at our first episode of Grilling Gadgets. This is where I review some of the gadgets that are out there on the market that you may or may not want, may or may not need, but the one thing for sure, they're out there for your barbecuing pleasure. So we're looking at the Grill Humidifier by Mostly Grill. Now this is a cast iron humidifier that's designed to hold water in it, and the whole idea here is that you're going to fill this up with water, set it on top of your grates, which is a little bit different than some of the other boxes that we have looked at before. You'll set this on top of your grate, and as the heat from your grill heats up the cast iron, it's going to turn that water that's inside of it into steam. So let's take a look at what comes inside the box. These are made out of cast iron, so they're going to be pretty heavy. The nice thing about this is that you do not have to pre-season this, because obviously you're not going to cook anything in it. These are going to basically contain water or wine, or in this particular case, because they are so heavy duty and so deep, I think I may even put some wood chips in them. So we unpack them. You notice that it does have holes on the top, and this is to allow for the steam to come out of them. And we're going to fill these things full of wine and put it on our grill to see how well they actually do work as a humidifier. So you notice I put both of these in two different positions inside of my grill. The one on the right I put above one of my burners, and I turned the burner up on high, and the one in the back I put in front of my radiant heater. The rationale or thought process here is that the radiant heater is going to heat it up faster than the one that sits above the gas burner. So, following the directions on the box, we're going to preheat the grill, bring it on up to temperature. I found that it took about 10 minutes for it to come up to temperature. Once it's up to temperature, we're going to see how much steam is coming out of these things. So, we're going to open it up. It's been about 10 minutes now, and you'll notice that we're well over 500 degrees. So, we'll open up the grill and see just how well these things create humidity inside the grill. As you can see, there was quite a bit of steam that's coming out of them. That was collected. The wind is kind of blowing today, so we're not getting as good as photographs of the steam as what you normally would, but you can see it kind of swirling around. You can see that both of them are actually creating quite a bit of steam or humidity. So it works as advertised. This is a good product for creating humidity inside of your grill, and I would recommend this product if this is what you're looking for, to create that humidity or that humid environment inside of your grill. Now before you go, I'll tell you, we're not done. We're going to dump the fluid out of these, and we're going to see how well they work as a smoker box. One of the advantages of using these as a smoker box is that they sit above the grate on top of the grill, so in other words, they'd be easier to get to add wood chips as we go on throughout our smoke. So let's dump this stuff out here, and we'll meet right back, and we'll see how they work as a smoker box. So I'm only going to fill the wood boxes with just a little bit of wood in it, because this is just an experiment. I just want to make sure that it is going to work. So I'll put a little bit of wood in it, and then we're going to take our tongs, and believe it or not, I'm going to actually use a pair of channel locks on this, because we have already preheated the pieces of metal, and they are pretty hot, so we're going to use the channel locks. We're going to take that and the tongs, and we're going to put the lid back on it, and then we're going to move it over into its correct position. Once it's in its correct position, then we'll close the lid on this and see how well it works as a smoker box. If this works out, this is going to be a good deal, because you can easily put another bolt, say in the center, because of the holes that are in it. Put a bolt in the center, make it a little bit easier to grab the lid, to put the lid on and off on it. And you can easily add wood chips. That's one of the biggest problems that a lot of smoker boxes have, is that the position that they actually sit in makes it a little bit difficult for people to fill them up. So we're going to close the lid on this and see how well it works. Alright, so we have the lid closed. We're going to let the cooker come up to temperature. In other words, we're going to turn on all of the burners, get it nice and warm, and then let it heat up for about 10 minutes, honestly. And then once it has heated up, then we're going to open it back up and turn the burners back down, except for the ones that is underneath the smoker box or the one that's in back. This will allow it to keep heating up the wood and creating the smoke. That way we can use indirect heat. If we're going to use this as a smoker, we want to keep that temperature right around that 250-degree range. So that really entails, with most gas grills, only turning on one burner. So again, heat either underneath it or in the back. As far as the infrared or the radiant heater that you see in the back, you can see some of the smoke that's showing up. And like I said, we have a little bit of wind going around here, so it's kind of swirling the smoke just a little bit. But as you can see, they're both starting to smoke up pretty good. So I would also say that these things could be used as a smoker box. And that makes it 2 thumbs up. So this is Alien BBQ, and I hope you enjoyed today's grilling gadgets. Don't forget to look for our video ebook, Textbook BBQ, coming out in 2012. And I hope you have a great barbecue season.